but there really wasn't a sort of how do you do this if you never saw a dollar of investment money? And that was the orientation that Black and brown founders took, because we're like, honestly, statistically, most of you are not. So how do you get from idea to launching and making your first dollars when you're working with modest resources? And that has always been sort of the orientation that the organization has had towards just educating people, doing events where we just try to give people really actionable talks by people who just like found really scrappy and creative ways to build stuff from scratch, or that just could try to help you understand, like, even if you can't afford to hire a finance person to keep your books, like, here's how you need to make sure that you got your ish in order, like, here's how you need to think about managing your funding. And so there's like that type of stuff. And then Zebras Unite, which was the other one. And that was like agnostic to the sort of background of who it was in terms of who we were really speaking to. But Zebras has a global community of people, like chapters all across the world. And that was really about, we need to have more options for funding startups than venture capital. Like, VC is good for like this very, very sort of narrow set of outcomes,
Yeah.
but there's so much more participation and so many more outcomes and so many more successful businesses that in any other industry would be like wonderful. But here it's like, yeah, okay, $30 million is cute, but I need you to make $300 million a year. And I'm just like, I think there's a lot of really wonderful, viable businesses in that mid-market range, but we don't have the capital that's purposed for that in this industry. So